Good afternoon. I hope you guys doing fine. So let me introduce myself first. Good day everyone. I am Frankie Bandola and I am your tour guide for today. And I welcome you here at Zamboanga Peninsula. So before we proceed to our main destination, let me introduce to you first what is Zamboanga Peninsula. Zamboanga Peninsula is an administrative region in the Philippines that is designated as Region 9. It is previously known as Western Mindanao and the smallest region of Mindanao. It consists of 3 provinces. They are Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, and Zamboanga Sibugay. And it has 4 cities. They are the Dapitan City, Dipolog City, Isabela City, and Pagadian City. So now, let's proceed to our first destination. Welcome to Isabela City. So before I introduce to you the Isabela City, let me inform you that Isabela City is different from Isabela Province because Isabela Province is located in Cordillera Administrative Region. However, the Isabela City is located in Zamboanga Peninsula. Alright, so I think that's clear enough. So, Isabela City is located in Zamboanga Peninsula that can be found in Basilan, also known as Isabela de Basilan, and it is a component city and capital of the Basilan Province. But now, the capital of the Basilan Province is the Lamitan City na po. When we talk about the administration of provincially devolved services and functions, the Isabela City is located in Basilan that is part of the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao. But when we talk about the administration of regional services, the Isabela City is still part of the Zamboanga Peninsula. Why? Because Zamboanga Peninsula is siya yung nagbibigay ng public services sa city ng Isabela. Now, let's proceed to our tourist attraction, which is the Malamawi Beach Resort that is located in Lubutan, Barangay Malamawi, Isabela City. Malamawi Beach Resort is also called as the Maldives of Basilan dahil kung mapapansin natin is yung daanan dyan or yung parang tulay is familiar sa Maldives or sa mga beaches na makikita natin sa Maldives. So, Malamawi Beach Resort is a white beach that has a long stretch of fine white sand. Since onti-onti na siyang nadidiscover and nade-develop, now they have cottages and rooms available for their visitors and tourists. So, what are the activities and things they can do in Malamawi Beach Resort? Of course, to swim, to relax, and to appreciate the view itself. Second, welcome to Bulingan Falls. It can be found in Lamitan City. It serves as the major tourist attraction due to its cold and clear water that provides summer splars for visitors. Bulingan Falls makes it special because of the water stream passes through beautiful rock formation. So the rock formation po, siya mismo yung nagiging tourist attraction sa Bulingan Falls. And it provides summer splars for visitors na kung saan nabibigay siya ng cold and clear water sa mga bumibisita dito. So, what are the activities or things you can do in Bulingan Falls? Of course, to swim, to relax, and to appreciate the view itself, like what the things you want to do in Malamawi Beach Resort. But also, before we reach the Bulingan Falls, we need to hike. So, let's consider that hiking is still part of the activities or things you can do in Bulingan Falls. So, ang mga tao is hindi lang siya basta-basta nagta-travel because of its tourist attraction or because of its destination. But of course, some of the people wants to discover something new and gusto nilang puntahan yung isang lugar because of its product. So, welcome to Yakan Weaving Village. Yakan are indigenous people from Basilan. This simple village has an abundant display of colorful, locally made items such as placemats, table runners, brassware, and the mass-produced batik that bears the traditional geometric design. Tourists will also have the chance to witness firsthand how the Yakans weave their famous product. No, dito sa Yakan Weaving Village, mararanasan mo rin na ikaw mismo ang gumawa ng iyong hinahabi na product or di kaya bumili ka sa kanila. So, what are the activities or things you can do in Yakan Weaving Village? Of course, to experience to weave, talk to the Yakans, and also as much as possible, do not ask for cheaper prices because as we can see, it takes pure labor of love and craftsmanship to create this product. Also, do not leave the village without buying anything to support their livelihood. Kasi yung mga niwiwib nila or mga hinahabi nila is pwedeng maging pasalubong natin sa mga taong minamahal natin. And also, ask permission when taking photos. Wala namang masama kung mag-a-ask tayo ng permission, lalo na't hindi natin alam yung mga patakaran na meron sa Yakan Weaving Village. Now, let's proceed to the top 3 famous food in Isabela City. First is the rice pastil that are super affordable. That is cost for 20 pesos and sometimes they have promos like buy 6 for 100 pesos. Rice pastil is a packed rice dish made with steamed rice wrapped in banana leaves with dry shredded beef, chicken, or fish. It is a popular and cheap breakfast meal in Isabela City, most commonly in Mindanao. No? Sa halagang 20 pesos is meron ka ng ulam and rice. So, malamang sa malamang, it is so affordable sa ating mga tao. Next is the Pansit Kabagan. Pansit Kabagan, this pansit version makes use of Mickey noodles, lechon karahay, and eggs. And also the cabbage and carrots. And meron na rin yan dito sa Manila na kung saan niluluto nila or ibinebenta. And honestly, I am one of those na nakatikim na ng Pansit Kabagan and masarap siya. And next is the Lokot-Lokot. It is sometimes called the Zamboanga rolls or jaa by the locals, common delicacy in Zamboanga. It is made from rice, brown sugar, oil, and water. This delicacy usually produced and served during Muslim holidays such as the feast of Eid al-Fitr. Ang Eid al-Fitr is celebrate after the Ramadan. So, Eid al-Fitr meaning a new year or bagong taon sa mga Muslim. Now, let's proceed to the festival of the Isabela City, which is the Cocowayan Festival. It held every April 25. They celebrate it because of the Isabela City annual commemoration of its cityhood. It is a week-long series of activities culminating in the annual street dancing parade. Like the Sumaka, diba? Festival Sumaka sa Antipolo is meron din silang street dancing parade. So, meron din dito sa Cocowayan Festival. So, what are the activities they have when Cocowayan Festival occur? Of course, they have the street dancing, medical and dental outreach program, hip-hop and ballroom dance competitions, mural wall painting competitions, mass wedding, and some sports events for city employees. Let's proceed to our next destination. Welcome to Zamboanga del Norte. Before we tackled about the tourist attraction, let me introduce to you what is Zamboanga del Norte. Zamboanga del Norte is the largest province of the Zamboanga Peninsula. It has the land area covering of 7,301 square kilometers. Zamboanga del Norte is the 26th populous province in the Philippines and the capital of it is the Dipolog City. Okay, now let's proceed to our tourist attraction. Welcome to St. James Parish Church. Hindi lang po tayo basta-basta tumitingin sa panlabas na kung saan nagsiserve as tourist attraction. But of course, nagiging isang tourist attraction ang isang lugar or ang isang bagay dahil sa history na meron ito. So, St. James Parish Church is located in the Pitan City. constructed in 1871 in honor of Saint James the Greater. Saint James was the Dapitan's patron saint, and it is the tallest structure at the Dapitan Plaza. This church stands as an enduring reminder of the Jesuits' more than 200 years presence in Dapitan. Jesuits, yun po yung mga grupo na nabuo under Catholic regions, and may specific lang silang gawain, which is to be a evangelistic and apostolic ministry. So what are the activities you can do in St. James Parish Church? Of course, to attend Sunday Mass. And as far as I know, that this church is open weekdays, but it has no Mass. But at least you can visit this every weekdays, or maganda tuwing Sunday. Next is the Glorious Fantasyland. So welcome to Gloria Fantasyland. The owner of the Gloria Fantasyland is the Holos family. It is one of the biggest theme park in the Philippines and another pride of Mindanao. The staff here are well trained and very accommodating. And kung gusto nyo mag-stroll or mag-shopping sa gabi, you can walk around in Gloria de Dapitan. To get inside the Fantasyland theme park, you need to pay for an entrance fee. So, nandito yung mga prices or mga tickets that is based on the ages. And also, we can see here the different rides, including the swinger, train ride, telecombat, carousel inside Apollo, teacup rides, World of War, Fight Shark, Happy Journey, the Galleon Ship, and a lot more. They also have here the snack areas and souvenir shops inside. So what are the things or activities you can do inside the Glorious Fantasyland? Of course, to ride a rides, watching shows or entertainment, and play festival games like dart, balloon, and shooters. So, dart, balloon, and shooters, those are the mga laro na natin makikita sa mga peryahan na ang mga kapalit ay maaaring keychains or stuffed toys. And lastly, our tourist attraction in Zamboanga del Norte is the Dacac Beach Resort. So welcome to Dacac Beach Resort. It is located in Barangay Tagilon, Dapitan City. It is a 30 minutes drive from Dipolog City and Dipolog Airport. The resort offers tours, cruises, and travel packages that highlight Dapitan's rich culture, history, and lush surroundings. And the owner of the Dacac Beach Resort is si Romero Halos. And their kinds of tours are depending on you. It could be the land tours or sea tours, no? So what are the activities you can do here? Of course, to swim, try to ride or discover something new through island hopping, and of course the scuba diving. Now let's proceed to the top 3 famous food in Zamboanga del Norte, which is the tinagtag. Tinagtag is same like a lokot-lokot, but since magkaiba sila ng sizes, shapes, and also term dahil nasa iba't iba silang places. Tinagtag is derived from the word tagtag, which means to hit, beat, or top. It is made of ground rice and sugar mixed with a little bit of water and oil. It is available in markets, carinderias, or from vendors at bus terminals. Next is the sinigang na baka. It is a tamarind-flavored soup made with beef ribs, kangkong, radish, and gabi. Next is the chupa culo. Chupa means sock. Culo in Spanish means butt, or in English meaning behind. So chupa culo means suck my butt or suck behind. This dish is made of black snail cooked in coconut, milk, and pako. The meat kept inside the shell to soak up all the flavor of the sauce. The best and only way to eat this is to suck the meat out of the shell. It's called chupa culo because if you're gonna suck the meat from the bigger hole, and if it's not coming out, you have to suck the butt in to get the meat. And now, let's proceed to the festival of Zamboanga del Norte, which is the Hujaka Zanorte Festival. Hujaka Zanorte Festival held during May 30 to June 9, and it happens or celebrates every year. Hujaka Festival or Hujaka, which means revelry in Bisaya. Revelry meaning lively or noisy. Meaning that kapag sineselebrate natin or kapag sineselebrate nila ang Hujaka Zanorte Festival, is mararamdaman talaga nila na may festival silang sineselebrate dahil sa ingay at dahil sa sobrang buhay na buhay yung festival na ito. Hujaka meaning merrymaking in Visayan term. Merrymaking meaning enjoying oneself with others. Kasi ang Hujaka Zanorte Festival is sineselebrate nila yung the founding of the province and the 25 municipalities and 2 cities na meron ang Zamboanga del Norte. Also, Hujaka Zanorte Festival is considered as the mother of all festivals in Zamboanga del Norte. And a Zanorte word or the Zanorte is a short term for Zamboanga del Norte. So what are the things or activities they have here? Of course, they have the Tirador Shoot Fest, Regatta Motorboat Racing, and Dama. Instead of using coins and battle cups, they rather use the coconut shells sa larong Dama, no? And also, the highlight of the festival is to showcase the extreme cultural talents of people from Zamboanga del Norte. Sina-showcase nila kung gaano ka talented yung mga tao sa Zamboanga del Norte. Also, there is a number of sporting events that occupy the festival calendar, including the Jet Ski Challenge, Golf, Airsoft, 4x4 Off-Road Challenge, Mountain Bike Tour, Poker, Boxing, and among others. And the finale of the event is called the Hujaka Zanorte Street Dance Parade. Before we proceed to our next destination, is there any other questions you would like to ask? So I guess none.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Margaret Torres and I will be your tour guide for today, and I would like to welcome you all here in Zamboanga del Sur. We have our top 3 tourist attractions. Our first destination will be here in Once Islas or 11 Islands. 11 Islands includes Bisaya Bisaya, Siromon, Baong Baong, Bubu, Salangan, Simadang, Lambang Lambang, Bagiyas, Kabugan, Panganak, and Lampian. But among the 11 islands, 4 have been officially developed for tourists, including Bisaya Bisaya, Siromon, Baong Baong, and Bubu. Sila lang yung may mga tourist-friendly facilities gaya ng beach cottages, trekking trails, and designated kayaking and snorkeling sites. They managed the community-based ecotourism site with support from the LGU, City Tourism Office, and tourism agencies. The site aims to empower the community while respecting the indigenous peoples who live here. The first island we stopped at was Bisaya Bisaya, where we enjoyed a leisurely trek to the other side. This island has a very pretty beach on one side and interesting rock formations on the other side. It was named after Visayan fishermen who once frequented the islet Bisaya Bisaya, the southernmost island, and it belongs to Barangay Panubigan. Bisaya Bisaya is also the smallest. Even this 3-hectare islet lacks in size, it makes up for in its desolate picturesqueness, making it the most popular stop among tourists. Beyond its white sand beach, circling the main islet with trained local guides along its rocky coast reveals geological wonders. Like the rest of the island stretching between Mindanao and Borneo, Once Islas was formed when tectonic movement lifted under sea ridges, characterized by dark-colored volcanic rocks that were then sculpted into otherworldly forms by wind and wave. Let us now proceed to the next island, which is Siromon Island. Aside from offering beach escapes, this reef-fringed island would potentially be great for scuba diving too. The inhabited island of Siromon is located at the North Island Group that also belongs to Barangay Dita. Near its main beach and sandbar is an abandoned hut with woven bamboo walls and iron sheet roofing where an MNLF commander turned peace advocate by the name of Akbari Samson. Also a fifth-generation descendants of Sayari once lived until his untimely death 7 years ago during a boat accident. His humble dwelling will be converted into a small museum about the life and achievements of the local hero, admired by Muslim and Christian villagers. Let us now proceed to Baong Baong Islet. The tidal flats of Bisaya smaller islets overlook nearby Baong Baong, another uninhabited islet that is also belongs to Panubigan, which harbors a pristine beach and more fascinating rock formations. As you can see on the screen, a 40-meter tall basalt monolith towering over richest foliage. According to the people who lives there, the pinnacle gets its name, which means living rock, from the belief that it has slowly grown taller over time. It is like the precarious climb but audacious visitor who conquer their fear of heights are rewarded with a dramatic bird's eye view of Bisaya, framed by the sapphire blue horizon of the Moro Gulf. Let us now proceed to the last island of 1 islas or 11 islands, which is Bubu Islet. Bubu Islet is where cultural tours are offered at its mosque and village. You should be aware of the local customs and practices and bring modest clothing or cover-ups to respect the community, as beachwear is inappropriate for visiting mosques. Our second destination will be here in Fort Pilar. Fort Pilar was founded in 1635 as a garrison during the Spanish period. The Fort Pilar serves as a present-day open-air shrine. It is originally named as La Fuerza Real de San Jose. The fort is named after and dedicated to Our Lady of the Pilar. It is the patrons of Archdiocese of Zamboanga. Its image is embossed at the altar, which was then an entrance of the fort. Fort Pilar also houses a National Museum branch inside the fort. One can appreciate the glorious past of Zamboanga as a Spanish city in the Orient skies here in the museum. It also has record of inhabitants and antique items of the early time. It has also exhibit paintings, natural marine life, and cultural memorabilia. Fort Pilar is now an outdoor Roman Catholic Marian shrine and a museum. It is the major landmark of Zamboanga City and a symbol of the city's cultural heritage. Our third and last destination here in Zamboanga del Sur is Merloquet Falls. This scenic waterfall is a rising destination located in the interiors of Barangay Sibulao. So if you are adventurous person, this is perfect for you because it is into nature hikes and outdoor activities. This should definitely be on your must-do list. Merloquet Falls actually has 2 chairs. The lower level is the more dramatic one with a height of 10 meters. Climbing up the side of this falls using 3 routes and a thick rope will reward you with a view of the fall's upper chair. You can even look down the first falls. Here are the top 3 famous foods here in Zamboanga del Sur. The first one is knickerbocker. This sweet dessert is a cross between halo-halo and sagot gulaman. It is made of fresh fruits instead of kaong and nata de coco, gelatin, condensed milk, and strawberry ice cream. And it is the favorite of Zamboangueños. The second one is balbakwa. Balbakwa is a beef knuckle dish similar in appearance to paksiw na pata but tastes completely different. It is served with calamansi and has a thick sauce that is in Visayas and Mindanao, but the best one is in Zamboanga and it is served in King's Balbakwa in Santa Maria Road. The third one is chicken pianggang. It is a chicken curry dish using burnt coconut paste, so it has a black color. It doesn't look very appetizing, but they say that it's very delicious. Let us now proceed to Zamboanga del Sur's festival. Pasalamat Festival is one of the most colorful and grandest celebration in Pagadian City in Zamboanga del Sur. It is dubbed as the Little Hong Kong of the South. Pasalamat Festival coincides with Cebu City's Sinulog Festival. Pasalamat Festival is highlighted with fluvial parade, trade exhibits, the Mutiang Pagadian beauty pageant, carnival shows, as well as a civic military parade. The event is the annual cultural and religious festival that is held every third Sunday of January in honor of its patron, Saint Santo Niño. We are now here in Zamboanga, Sibugay, and I would like to welcome you all here. Zamboanga, Sibugay is a province in the Philippines located in the Zamboanga Peninsula region in Mindanao. Its capital is Ipil and it borders Zamboanga del Norte to the north, Zamboanga del Sur to the east, and Zamboanga City to the southwest. There are also top 3 tourist attractions here in Zamboanga, Sibugay. The first one is Buluan Island. As you can see on the screen, it features white sand beach and clear blue water. This island is privately owned but no entrance fees are collected from visitors. This island is still uncommercialized. Since there are no resorts nor restaurants on the island, visitors should purchase foods and drinks from the town. There are bamboo cottages and tables available to visitors at no cost. Our second destination or attraction is Ipil Rotunda Obelisk. It is one of the most prominent and easy to visit landmarks in the province, which serves as a memorial to those who lost their lives during past conflicts. It was inaugurated in 2015 to mark the province as a central part of the Zamboanga Peninsula. As you can see, 2 sides of obelisk contain a clock and the name of the province Zamboanga Sibugay that is written in baybayin. The third one is Moalboal Cave that features a human face hewn in stone by time. All these pictures skew historical glory along with so many others is what makes Zamboanga Sibugay an off-the-beaten-path grandeur that every traveler should visit when in the Philippines. Let us now proceed to the top 3 famous foods here in Zamboanga, Sibugay. The first one is Oko-Oko. Oko-Oko is a unique dish, a cooked sea urchin with rice inside it. The rice inside the sea urchin was sautéed and flavored, which blended well with natural saltiness of the sea urchin. They are taught to eat Oko-Oko the traditional way, which involved cracking it like a boiled egg. The second one is Tiyula Itum. It is a dish from Tausug, Sulu in Mindanao. This black soup is usually served during special occasion like Muslim weddings, and it is known to be one of the dishes served to royalties. This dish takes its name from Tiyula, which means soup or stew, and Itum means black. Tiyula Itum really looks like dinuguan. However, it definitely has different taste despite looking a lot like dinuguan. The Tiyula Itum is a type of beef and goat stew with a broth blackened with roasted coconut, and it is seasoned with spices and ginger. The last is Lato. The seaweed clusters were salty and they were accompanied with unripe mangoes and a sauce created with a combination of shrimp paste and coconut milk. Let us now proceed to the Festival of Zamboanga Sibugay. Sibug-Sibug Festival is one of the most awaited festivals in Zamboanga Sibugay. Sibug-Sibug celebration is praised during their establishment day on the territory of Sibugay every February 26 with beautiful ethnic street hitting the dance floor, with costumes delineating Great Reap, wedding, and recuperating ceremonies. Culture and tradition. As we can tell for their kinship, The character of the Zamboangueño people is peculiar family system, respect for one's ethnic heritage, inclination for extravagance, as well as aristocratic behavior, fiestas and siestas. Mostly, they are devout Roman Catholic. Mostly, they are devout as Roman Catholics. More globalized tastes were also acquired by the Zamboangueños in food, design or fashion, and customs. A case of cultural extremism is raised in Zamboanga City when using symbols in the Vinta and Leha-Leha of the Bangingi and the Badjao. Vinta and Leha-Leha means boat and sail. They also do not observe gender-based division of labor. Men and women work together in the fields and men will cook and take care of children if necessary.
And also, sinasabi na tuwing festival daw sa Zamboanga is umuulan. Maging sila ay hindi alam kung bakit. No? And one of their tradition is their art tradition, which is the weaving, basketry, and metalwork. Weaving na kung saan paghahabi, basketry ang paggawa ng mga basket, at metalwork na kung saan paggawa rin ng mga metal. And also, they have the Zamboangueño traditional costumes. Sa lalaki, tinatawag itong camiseta Zamboangueña, at sa mga babae naman, tinatawag itong mascot. At sinusuot nila ito tuwing may mga formal occasions and celebrations. At hindi makukumpleto ang ating paglalakbay kung hindi tayo pupunta sa mga souvenir shop or palengke na kung saan bibili tayo ng mga pasalubong. So, dito sa palengke ng Zamboanga del Norte or sa souvenir shops ng Zamboanga del Norte, pwede tayo makabili ng mga t-shirts, mga weave products, and so on. Is there any other questions you would like to ask before we end this tour? So, I guess none. Thank you for listening. Your next destination will be held 1 minute ahead after this tour. Again, I am Frankie Bandola together with Miss Torres. We thank you for listening and joining this tour. We hope you enjoy and discover something new from Zamboanga Peninsula. Until we meet again, have a nice day everyone and mabuhay!